Alright, we might actually beat this today. Maybe. Big, key, strong word. Maybe. Because I cannot imagine there's much left. I cannot imagine there's much left. Let me just get the chat up on my phone real quick. There we go. Alright, so I gotta go there, and jeez. Okay. Oh, can I do something about this? Better. That's 4,000, that's 8,000, and that is also... Alright, this one then.
What's that up ahead? I'm not mistaken, am I? Is it a fully functioning breath edge coffin with hands? We've already seen such coffins, but I doubted it until now. An automatic maintenance team. They can patch us up, but nothing more. We can't get them to completely repair the shuttle.
I mean, it's something.
Repairs are complete.
I can't tell if this is moving faster or slower than the vacuum cleaner I was riding. I want to say it's moving as fast.
This is the debris of the liner's bow. It was the only part that contained unique observation modules with domed glass. How this glass survived the disaster is a mystery to me, but it would be nice to get inside, at least out of curiosity.
Okay, yeah, as fast as the vacuum cleaner rocket when I'm boosting. There's another maintenance thing over there, which I might need, I don't know.
According to the number, this is one of the domed cooling modules. The extremely low temperatures overboard and the huge volumes of working fluids allowed the modules to maintain almost any temperature in the shell of the cores without unnecessary energy consumption. We could use something like this for the damaged core of Normandy.
Do I park in here? No. Do I just get out? Am I allowed to just get out? Don't think I can. I think I actually have to dock. In which case, where?
An external docking airlock. You can get inside from here. Or rather, you could get inside if you could break all this ice. You could have said it. You can dock now.
That answered that question almost immediately.
I have no detailed information about the liner's cooling system in my database, but I'm sure you'll have to find something and break something. I wonder if you can call icicles icicles in zero gravity. Technically, they form in a different way, which means they must have another name. Orbicles, for example. Or, expandicles, bursticles, pressuricles. I don't know. I'll allocate one of my processors for generating the name, perhaps.
I mean, he kind of spin. By all technical reason, he is kind of spitting. Alright, won't open anyway. Alright. I'm taking shit I probably don't need, but it's fine. You alright there, buddy? You okay there? No? Alright. I'm not sure what happened there. I'll take you. Yeah, need that. Of all the things I can pass up, aluminum is a need.
It looks like this is not a passageway leading to the dome, but a temporary storage module. I didn't know it was located in this part of the liner.
I still can't get over how the game made me make the helmet with paint on it, and like I was actively just wasting my time. Like it actively served no purpose.
So it is. These are temporary storage refrigerators. Everyone who was lucky enough to die during the flight on the liner was placed here, and according to my data, there were many of them. Blunt force trauma to the head? Nothing interesting here. Let's hope the deceased didn't walk away on their own.
That man's a skeleton. Look at him. Got a skeleton face.
Very interesting. The design of these refrigerators is not that simple. If I had more information, I could make a useful blueprint for Normandy. This boulder could be named in your honor. Just look at all the stuff it destroyed.
I mean, spitting.
Everything is blocked with ice for a while. It's unlikely we'll be able to break through.
How did... Oh, you got your head stuck in... Oh, okay. Horrific. And you just died. Alright. Don't know how you died, but you just died. Same with you. Alright. Carbonite, alright.
Amazing! I can't imagine how this happened, but by looking at the junction box in his hand, I can make a rough diagram of how to connect the refrigerator.
Yeah, are we done with this area? Oh no, there's one over there. I was gonna say that'd be remarkably quick if it's just 2 scans and we're out. It's actually 3 scans and we're out.
Despite the damage, the nitrogen valve control unit in this refrigerator remained intact. Very interesting. Looks like I figured out the general concept of integrating thermal control systems, even though I don't have an engineering chip installed in me. All that's left is to study the cooling system controller and figure out where to get the working fluid. Then we can assemble a cooling unit for Normandy. Simple as pie. This is clearly not just simple steam, but something much colder. Although you
Okay.
You lie again. You are here. That means death was impossible.
Okay, so it turns out the objective marker just kills you. That's cool. Oh, I bet. Alright. The autosave confuses me. It doesn't autosave when, like, you know, the autosave symbol comes up sometimes. It just be like, nah, we're good. Alright, so we go do that again.
What's that up ahead? I'm not mistaken, am I? Is it a fully functioning breath edge coffin with hands? We've already seen such coffins, but I doubted it until now. An automatic maintenance team. They can patch us up, but nothing more. We can't get them to completely repair the shuttle. Great. We didn't blow up and are back in line.
Alright, let's go do that again. Maybe fine this time. I can just sprint.
Looks like this is the debris in the liner's bow. It was the only part that contained unique observation. I shouldn't have said anything about the weapon. I have to warn you about the illegality of shoot. Never mind. According to the number, this is one of the domed cooling modules. The extremely low temperatures overboard and the huge volumes of working fluids allowed the modules to maintain almost any temperature in the shell of the cores without unnecessary energy consumption. We could use something like this for the damaged core of Normandy. External document. You can get inside from here, or rather, you could get inside if you can break all this out. That's it. You can dock now.
Alright. I don't need, like, you know, most of that shit. A surprising amount of food
I have
and
no
water
detailed
just scattered
information
around.
about the liner's cooling system in my database, but I'm sure you'll have to find something and break something.
Nope. Here.
I wonder if you can call icicles icicles in zero gravity. Technically, they form in a different way, which means they must have another name. Orbicles, for example. Or, expandicles, bursticles, pressuricles. I don't know. I'll allocate one of my processors for generating the name, perhaps.
I'm just free to grab shit with an empty inventory. You never know.
It looks like this is not a passageway leading to the dome, but a temporary storage module. I didn't know it was located in this part of the liner.
I'm gonna need to make suitcases to put them on the Normandy. Just so I can grab all the shit
These are
I'm gonna be
temporary
hoarding.
storage refrigerators. Everyone who was lucky enough to die during the flight on the liner was placed here, and according to my data, there were many of them. Let's hope the deceased didn't walk away on their own. Very interesting. Interesting. The design of these refrigerators is not that simple. If I had more information, I could make a useful blueprint for Normandy. This boulder could be named in your honor. Just look at all the stuff it destroyed. Everything is blocked with ice further on. It's unlikely we'll be able to break through.
We just zooming. I just be zooming.
Amazing! I can't imagine how this happened, but by looking at the junction box in his hand, I can make a rough diagram of how to connect the refrigerator. It's hard to tell anything from these remains. Despite the damage, the nitrogen valve control unit in this refrigerator remained intact. Very interesting.
Okay, so you're gonna try to not kill me this time?
This is clearly not justice. Looks like I figured out the general concept of integrating thermal control systems. Turn the A02 valve all the way to the right, then the 3 nitrogen reduction valves. Turn the B6 valve to the left at a 30-degree angle. Don't forget to depressurize the valve. Now it's clear how to disable the flow of nitrogen. Well, or like this.
That works
Time
too.
to check the dome. The cooling system controller should be here somewhere. We're looking for some sort of a box? No, probably a computer, or a room, or maybe a data block, or a barrel with a button. I haven't fully studied what it should look like. Wait a second, this mosaic. So that's why your relative's face seems so familiar to me. A brilliant engineer, one of the creators of the core, and the father of artificial intelligence. It's him! Amazing! Are you sure you're not adopted?
I could be. I could be, you don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm too stupid.
The crew was killed shortly before the crash. They didn't even have anything to defend themselves with. I noticed that it's enough for a human to get one hit in any part of the body to die, whereas coffins only die when certain points on the head and stomach are damaged.
It's a good thing to realize, I guess.
According to some sketchy fragments of data, I assumed that it might be the office of your grandpa and his team. Did you know that he was supposed to be on board the liner? An employee pass is required. I wonder if a handy scrapper will do, or if you'll have to search the bodies.
Considering I can't scrapper it, I gotta search the bodies. None of these bodies. Are there more bodies?
Ouch, that must hurt. Solids detected. Untreated
that's-
wastewater. I wouldn't recommend defrosting and drinking it.
There's bodies in here, that's why, okay.
The deceased is on the ship's crew lists. I've checked. I don't know why, though.
Why not? If once the game isn't humouring the protagonist stupid what words? Humouring the protagonist stupidity out. No, he's actually dumb. I don't know why I struggle with that, but no, he actually dumb. Dumb. And the game's just like, yeah, you fucking retarded, my guy. What the hell?
It's a good thing you only need a pass from a corpse, but not the corpse itself. Apparently, your grandpa was supposed to fly as a crew member and monitor the Corps' activity. I wish I'd had a chance to talk to him.
He could still be alive, you don't know.
All the equipment was destroyed, and someone took all the data blocks.
Could be our grandpa.
Someone's been looking for something here. I wonder what it was.
Could have been my grandpa. Or the broccoli terrorists. One of the two. Nothing of value. Nope. Like, it didn't just let him type the passwords. Open this time. Oh, that type of humor. Oh. Oh, I see.
Most likely, the liner's core was remotely controlled.
Considering there's been like 3 other situations in this game where that's happened. No, you're right. My man died in the toilet. I'm not gonna ask how. He just did. What was that? Somehow I got directed to the Is Nation YouTube channel, inspiring sports. I mean, I could be a sports channel if I tried. I could be a sports channel if I wanted to. I wouldn't want to, but if I wanted to, I could. It used to be whenever you type my channel name in, you'd get Super Grandpa. You'd get WTF is Red Nation from good old Total
I think
Biscuit.
the controller must be here somewhere. Here it is, the cooling system controller. I told you it looked like, this. Either the controller is broken, or we don't have access. In any case, I only need to examine its internals, so I suggest using a handy scrapper.
Okay, sir. Scrap what? Oh, these. Now here's the thing. There's a lot of fucking metal because obviously, like in parts are free, so they want you to make a scrapper. They want you to make backup scrappers. Where? Where? The closest repair bench or workbench is back on my goddamn ship. So if my ship breaks, I'm gonna have to go all the way back, which it's going to do. It also doesn't help that the damage you do when you break shit is fucking inconsistent.
This is how it works. Okay, I see. Great. Enough damage. I've made a blueprint of the cooling unit. You can feel how hot my logic board is. No less than 85 degrees.
Touch the circuit board or touch the circuit board? I'll touch circuit board.
I knew you wouldn't say no. It's hot, isn't it? Just like Normandy's core, which we need to cool down already. However, I have some unpleasant news for you. I found out where to find the working fluid for the cooling unit, but you are unlikely to like it. In any case, we will need a drill and moral depravity.
I have a drill. I do not have fuck. All the way back to the ship. All the way back to the ship. All the way back to the ship.
I can't stop thinking about your brilliant relative. He clearly worked here and designed many of the liner's systems. Could the accident have been caused by someone who needed his body or the data from his office? Yes, that's right. The working fluid is inside of them, in the area of the bladder. We really need it, but they don't. Another elderly person with cardiac failure. I don't envy their funerary spacesuits. It must be so stressful for them.
How's the depth of space and snappy dialogue treating you? It's treating. It is certainly treating me, I can say that. The occasional low random humour, it does wear a bit thin, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I gotta walk all the way back to my fucking ship so I can make a drill and a spare scrapper. So I can walk all the way fucking back. I mean, that's on you for not keeping one copy of every tool on you. You don't get to complain. I do. I do, and I will. Okay, I'm gonna have to make suitcases as well, which requires 4 refined metal. Also, saying that, like, not every tool has a use. Actively, the soil analyzer is worthless. It has a use. No practical use I would ever actually use it in terms of gameplay. The use is there. It's just useless. The use is indeed there. It's just use. I had a drill. At 1 durability, I had a drill. Okay, well. Neat. Neat. I have 4, so I can now make the suitcase. I already spent time and resources to make the soil analyzer. Used it once on the Mayo to see what it did, and it's just never come up again. And I was like, okay, that's cool, I guess. It's certainly something. You're gonna let me... Invisible wall. Okay, fine. I will run around. Rather than go for the fucking hole, I can come through one way. I can't go for the other way. That's fine. Old man, I'm gonna drill into your penis.
It's the working fluid, no doubt about it.
Okay, that is the cooling unit. Now just the filter system and the navigator. I need 4 working fluids, 2 non-conductive gels, and a generator. Okay. What's the generator? Alkali, electronics, 2 metal, and a wire. Alkali, wire, 2 metal, electronics. Cool. Two non-conductive gels and 4 working fluids. Gel. 1, 2 gel. 4 fluids. I need to drill into 3 more people's penises. Well, bladders, but you know.
Blunt force trauma to the head? Nothing interesting here.
There we go. One objective down, 3 to go. Well, 2 to go, actually, I'm lying.
That should work. When installing it, don't touch the core's shell.
I refuse. That's the navigator. That's filtration. Where is cooling boy? Where do I install cooling boy? There's cooling boy. That's control.
Great,
There.
it works. At least now you won't get fried inside of me and smear my lining with your combustion residue.
Yay! Alright.
No, there is definitely something wrong here. I tried to track the flight path of your relative's body using the information of the coffins we opened earlier. He disappeared right after you lost him. Moreover, the other coffins didn't receive either any signal about the destruction of the coffin or its coordinates. Great, let's go.
And actually visited all the places I asked you not to visit. Am I mistaken? Take a risk for yourself.
Now we
Okay.
definitely need to fly there.
Okay, Babe. Did we not meet Babe already? Did we already not meet Babe? The AI that was orgasming after every goddamn like breath. Why is Babe still contacting us? I feel like we met Babe already. Unless there's a Babe 2.0. No, hello.
Bees. I don't even know what they are. The boss? They are not our friends.
That's a lot of enemies. What if I just move? What if I just leave? What if I just leave? Will they leave me alone? Please? You know what? Save.
It looks like some pastures for synthetic cows. Someone surely didn't know a better way to... There's no data on the passengers who lived in such modules, but ordinary people can definitely not afford it. I'm sure there's something interesting under this dome. There might even be a whole spaceship.
Most of them left me except for one. Nope, now they left me. Alright, cool. Very bold of the suit to think that he would survive the incineration, as well as how trash the suits have been supposed to be. Well, I mean, this suit's been alright. Well, the suit itself's not been alright. The AI's been pretty cool. The fact that we're on our 4th suit kind of shows that, yeah, the suits themselves are not great.
Dock here.
Again, I still find it crazy how they really made me make the helmet with paint just to never use it because of how bad it is. Oh, alright. What's this goddamn reception?
No doubt. It's a luxury habitation module.
Luxury, you say? Is that a mech suit? Am I gonna have to fight mechs? Oh no, it's just a coffin. Alright.
I've no desire to open the coffins, but now I'm sure they work on the energy produced by the decomposing bodies in them. It's disgusting and brilliant at the same time.
That is horrific information. That is genuinely horrific information.
What a big corpse. I won't be able to scan his face since it's no longer there, but I can assume from his shape that it's the head of the Green Universe Department on Kepler 62, Fat Jim.
Why would you assume that? Just because he's fat, you assume it's Fat Jim? Could be someone else, you don't know. I'm gonna take that because I can. Milko, sweet space tree. All right. Oh, this is a situation. All right. Fat Jim had a situation. We're just not gonna question it. It's fine. Free generator, condensed milk. Okay. Nope. We outie.
He was shot everywhere. By the way, that's Banana Frank. He's presumably one of the leaders of the Green Universe.
Why are members of the Green Universe here in luxury habitation units? Why are members of the Green Universe? What? Okay. Are we conspiring with terrorists? I think this company is conspiring with terrorists.
Someone was dragged out into the corridor.
And face first into an arcade machine. Alright. Okay. Maybe the terrorists broke in. They're tied up. Okay, wait a minute. Some shit happened here.
Both corpses belong to the leaders of the Green Universe. I had the impression that all the important people of this organization were flying in this module.
Was it a trap? Did our grandfather trick the terrorists and then... I'm gonna keep saying it like that, terrorist. Did our grandfather trick the terrorists and then kill them? I know how it's horrific. There's several magnitudes of things are worse that they could use to power the coffins. Yeah, it's still horrific, regardless. Just because things can be worse doesn't mean things can't be bad. The hell is that? It's a cow symbol. Alright.
A very useful thing in space. They both died in the fight, though I haven't fully figured out which part of the coffin should be shot through to disable it.
Alright. Alright. I'll fucking take it.
A Green Universe logo. It's rather peculiar, I must say. It's locked from the inside and welded shut from the outside. This type of door is unfamiliar to me. It's probably some military project.
Okay, so either this habitation module was with our company and was filled with Green Universe people.
Seems like this robot tried to make itself wired, but it only burned out. By the way, the coffins clearly don't have external charging ports.
Yeah, either the company was conspiring with the terrorists, or it was...
like all the doors are locked, and I don't know how to open them.
Or it was a trap. That man's green.
This door is also unfamiliar to me, but it's clearly from a different series. It looks like he's from the Green Universe, and apparently he hasn't heard about the dangers of a circular saw blade on an angle grinder. Despite his foolish death, this man clearly knew about the weak point in the door's design and tried to open it. I can modify the angle grinder's blueprint a little so that we can continue the dead man's work of destruction and get under the dome.
Okay, but the question is there a workbench here, or are you gonna make me go back to my ship? The answer appears to be back to my ship. Is there a workbench here? Nope, back to the ship. Alright. Something this game really enjoys. It's a lot of back and forth.
He was dragged out of the cabin to unlock the door. A retinal scan is an extremely unpleasant method of data protection, especially for the owner of the retina. I doubt anyone survived here.
I need 2 thick tape. One thick tape. What goes in the thick? Is it rubber? Yeah. Boom. Well, I must wonder how you became a fan of RPGs, considering how common backtracking is. Backtracking in RPGs typically isn't done out of what's the word? Annoyance. It's normally like, hey, wait a minute, Did I pick up 2 saw blades? Was the saw blade not used in? Wait a minute. It wasn't you. Oh, okay. So why did I need the sword blade to do the? Okay. Anyway, yeah. With RPGs, backtracking normally is kept to a minimum and isn't done specifically purely to extend gameplay as much as physically possible. Whereas, like I don't know if you were here last stream, but the area I was in with the winding long corridors was a nuisance with the amount it made me just constantly go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Can I just cut through anything, or specifically that one? Also, most of the time, I say most because not all the time, most of the time in RPGs, backtracking is rewarding. Nope, just that one. Alright, cool. You see, like, most RPGs, I'll be able to cut through that and that'll open up the shortcut for me. Whereas, you know, this game is just, nope, go through the entire thing again.
The door is loose. Just kick it out.
Okay.
I was expecting a slightly different result, but this will do as well.
Okay, game.
They tried to open the doors from the inside, but they got badly injured and lost too much blood. A real forest in the middle of space. It's not very rational, but impressive.
I keep picking up these gravity modules. I've never needed them, but I keep picking them up. Because you never fucking know.
Judging by the signals, the robot has some damage. Only this much part of the program remains. Those are the creatures. The orders to the activists didn't have this information. It's unlikely that they would have agreed to be disposed of, and the binary code in the note raises the question, who was this note intended for?
Can I just use that shit? That shit doesn't seem broken. Can I just use that one? Why am I pitching up a fucked up shit if I can use that?
Anti-asteroid protection. We can use it, by the way. We need to somehow bypass the protection without breaking it. These wires lead to the shuttle, and judging by the markings, they are designed to power light weapons.
Without breaking it, you say?
I've wanted to ask you for a long time about your warm relationship with the chicken, but I won't say anything. By the way, the anti-asteroid protection is deactivated.
Oh, I feel like we do need to address the chicken in the room. What if he actually put all his points in Gundam engineering, and that's why he said, I mean, look, have you seen Gunpla? Like, I've tried to build Gunpla once. It didn't work out. I think I finished. I got some of the stickers wrong. I know that.
Number is hidden. Given that the leaders of the Green Universe were in the habitation modules, there was someone even worse here. It can't be. This is the personal shuttle of Frederick Momoni, leader of the Green Universe. And it looks like these are his personal body parts. The communications node was hacked, if I may say so.
That's what is that? A microphone, a simple oscillator, electrical tape, and a piece of meat. Oh,
It looks like
fake the
someone was
dude's
simply
voice.
using the Green Universe activists, and none of the orders came from Mr. Momoni at all. It could be that Frederick is ill, but it's more likely that someone had killed him long before the liner took off.
Okay. Hoomst. Hoomst could have done that.
And here is the anti-asteroid protection system. We don't even need to hack it, as it has already been done for us. Splendid. Now we only need to find a few rare parts.
We're not going to question who hacked it. Alright. That's fine. That's fine, I guess.
So, the main leader of the Green Universe is long dead, the other leaders are killed, and the crash was initiated by some unknown people who control the coffins. Sounds like a B action movie script.
Create anti-asteroid protection. Okay.
There's no connection between the maintenance team and the Green Universe. His murder was meaningless.
I'm going to assume it was our grandfather, because, like, why else?
I want to believe that Breathedge is not involved in all this, but I must inform you that when you assigned the contract for the funeral, you agreed to everything in the terms of service. To absolutely everything.
Do you want to elaborate on that, sir? What is everything? Everything what?
Despite the obvious signs of some large-scale conspiracy, I still have the feeling that the catastrophe was accidental. I can't figure out what the hypothetical terrorists might have gained from the complete destruction of the liner. Most likely, the activists of the Green Universe were following orders to capture the liner and then simply screwed up, which is confirmed by some of our findings.
Aha. Okay, what goes into the anti-asteroid protection? 2 microplasms, a compensator, a magnet, and an inductor. Microplasm. Macroplasm, a compensator, a magnet, and an inductor. Microplasm. Have I ever seen a microplasm? 1 alkali, 2 refined metal. 1 alkali. I need 4 metal. Microplasm. I've been picking up quite literally everything to my own detriment. So like I feel like if I'd seen microplasm, I would have picked it up by now. Didn't know this, but apparently there was like a one-day debate slash outrage about replacing Spark with 50/50 in Blue Archive before most just decided it's better, and people who wanted Spark are dumb. No, Spark is better. Spark is definitely better. Where's microplasm? No, the 50/50 is much worse than Spark. Straight up. As someone who played Genshin and has played Granblue Fantasy and thus dealt with both systems, I can definitely say Spark is better. Oh, that's where you get my that is okay. I never would have figured that out. That's alright. Main argument they have is 50/50 is the numbers are better and cheaper overall. It's cheaper overall if you win the 50/50. If you win the 50/50, it's cheaper overall. If you don't win the 50/50, fuck you. So it's a case of you can get it cheaper if you're lucky, or spend more to guarantee it. And again, as someone who played Genshin, let me tell you, 50/50 ain't always great. But I never would have never would I have assumed that this is what I had to do to get Microplasm. There's only one here, and there's one back with the orgasm in fucking robot. And never in my life would I have assumed this was a correct course of action. So you get a grabber. You go to the fucking panel that you already interacted with, assuming that you would be done with it. Boom. And there's only one here, so you have to go all the way back to the goddamn other place. So you interact with a console, do the thing you have to do with the console, and thus assume you're finished with it. Then you pull out a grabber and grab Microplasm from the console. Why would you assume to even check that the regular fucking console has Microplasm in it? No idea. I'm still not sure why the grabber needs the battery, but alright. "50/50 barely works in Genshin's 1-2 banner at a time system. Blue Archive has like 3 banners going for... Yeah, okay, yeah, so... No. Three banners at a time out of 50/50? Nah, bruh. You're actively losing money. That's why I like what Grand Blue does with its Spark system. It's like, it's the one banner. Granted, banners aren't around for a long time, so like if you want something from it, you gotta fucking spend now, which I don't like. But it's like, yo, my brother in Christ, you want to get that thing? Spark. Did you get it along the way? Cool. You can get something else for free now if you just spark it. Get to choose something else if you got the thing you wanted. You thought there's too many adult women in Genshin for this crab brigade. That is some of the Blue Archive fandom. Even though Maxor has to remind Genshin fans the age of consent is 18 years old. You know. He says that, but is it really? Into that, is it really? Okay, so I have to go all the way back over there. Like, we don't know what the age of consent is to that. Never mentioned. Also, what is age of consent really? Like, because there's elves. Like, look at Nahida. She's thousands of years old, and she's a tiny elf girl. Look at Klee. Granted, she's actually canonically only like 12. But, like, she's also part of the elf race. So it's like, you know, she could be 30. We don't know. She's not, but... I've not kept up with Genshin story in a hot minute, but, like, apparently, like, they're on the moon now. The new area is just the moon. We just ignored a horny robot. Apparently Bieber is currently hospitalized, which if you've seen all the clips about how she lives and eats, makes an unfortunate amount of sense. The rat has to scold her to make her eat more than just bread. Well, I mean, you know, she's got. I'm pretty sure Bieber's like Asian. You know how every fucking Asian content creator just doesn't eat. I don't know why every Asian content creator just kind of just doesn't eat. That's just a thing. That's just a fact that happens. Bitch. Kusugaki lifestyle finally caught up with the rock girl. I mean, Kusugaki lifestyle is not a lifestyle anyone should like willingly live. That's not a lifestyle anyone should like willingly partake in. They get corrected for a reason. Whether you're Kuso or Messi, you get corrected for a reason. You can't keep getting away with this. Her mum almost outright didn't let her move out of Japan. Just to see, or move out to Japan. You see, smart, a smart mother right there. She knows. She knows what her daughter's like. She's just like, I can't trust that bitch. That bitch is not looking after herself. I know it. Like, the more I watch VTubers, the more I realize most of them can't be left to their own devices. Most VTubers actively cannot be trusted to live alone. I have learnt this. Genshin went to the moon and finally Russia's... Yeah, the fact that Genshin went to the moon before it went to fucking Russia was crazy. You had to go to the moon before you could see the fucking Tsaritsa. There we goddamn go. Now it's just the filtration system and the navigator. I need more metal. Kuso Rocky, shut up. Shut up, you. I need more metal so I can make more storage. Alright, filter and navigator. Filter's probably from Cowland. Got that shit down there, we have that shit over there, and then we've got Cowland. I'm also gonna just fucking save. You never know. You never know. Apparently, all Face Connect look so thin / frail. And when the CEO met Ember IRL, he called her sturdy. And presumably, she was a southerner girl of average weight. He's just so used to malnourished women that he's just like, damn, bitch, you thick. And it's just an average, just an average woman. He's like, damn, boy. Damn, boy, you thick. It's like, what? Excuse me? That's actually hilarious. But also, again, goes to show that you cannot trust these fucking people. The fact that the fact that pretty much like most of these women live alone. Like, there's a reason why a lot of them don't. There's a reason why like fucking Rao still lives with her parents, because like, nah, no, don't let that thing go out on her own. Okay, this is Cowland. Where do I dock into Cowland? Where does one dock into Cowland? Because I'm not allowed to just disconnect from the ship. I have to dock somewhere. So, where dock? Where cow dock? Where dock cow? Nowhere cow dock. Okay. So yeah, VTubers don't eat. I can't fucking believe that. Apparently, don't. Apparently, even Suisse is basically a carnivore who eats vegetables. Ooh, right. Control, please. Nope. Where am I going? There we go. Now, to her credit, though, she's also, you know, probably the most like industry active of all of them. So, like, you can kind of give her some slack. She's doing shit constantly.
It looks like it's one of the Space Military Police modules. Their shuttles were equipped with the best defense systems. If we can't find a working shuttle, we could at least try to remove some of their armor. That's the turrets. Calibration complete. However, I'd like to note that your movement skill is absolutely unimportant here. These weapons have a simplified artificial intelligence with a
My spaceship's weapons cannot break turrets. What's the point? And again, I can't vacate, so I have to just find a docking station. Where dock? Where dock? Can't hurt the turret. Can't dock. What is point of location? Location lies. I know do anything at location. Fair enough, game. Cool. Neato. Alright, we ignore that. So I can't dock at the cow, I can't dock at that. What? Alright, we're going over here then. You gonna let me
Wait a
dock
second.
here?
This is the liner's bow docking airlock for its crew. If there's at least one shuttle left here, we can try to get the friend or foe system that the diagnostic station mentioned. That is, if we determine what this system looks like.
That is, if you let me fucking dock here. The friend or foe system should stop them from attacking me at the very least. Can I dock? Can I dock? Is there a place that one can dock video game? There we go.
I must say, there's quite a lot of security here. What's that? A mutant? Ah, nope. It's just a dead fool. The movement for the rights of synthetic cows hasn't yet gained enough strength, but everything will change soon, I'm sure.
I need to grab a lot of metal so I can make more suitcases.
Oh, so many corpses.
Can't scan the car. Kinda cringe.
For a closed, secure module, there are an awful lot of dead people in civilian spacesuits around. It seems that shortly before the crash, they decided to hold a protest here, although it's unclear what the liner's crew had to do with cows. In any case, the employees have sealed the module hermetically, and we can't get in there easily now. Stop. There's something wrong here. While the activists were waving their signs outside, inside there was a fight between the liner's crew and the coffins. However, almost all of them were killed by some third party.
Can't imagine who. Also, a lot of people getting killed by coffins. Like, I feel like coffins are acting like hit squads or some shit. Using the corpse of dead people. Or the corpse of dead people. Like, using corpses to power themselves so they can just go on a goddamn slaughter spree.
They even destroyed the repair robots, and brutally removed some important parts from them too.
Okay. That looks horrific.
We can't open these doors without special equipment. Maybe it's for the best.
New blueprint, special equip. Alright. I have to go back and make the quote unquote special equipment. Pretty sure I saw the same pattern that was on the docking point under the turret you were shooting at before you dipped. I'll have to double check when I go back then. I didn't see anything, but it's entirely possible. Because I was looking for that pattern, so... But yeah, it's entirely possible I missed it. I need more metal. 3. I need 2 more metal. 1, 2. That's a suitcase. Cool. What do I need for this special equipment? 2 tape, 3 metal, and a titanium. Titanium. Yeah, I need 1 more rubber. One more rubber from somewhere. Let's hoping there's a rubber out here that I missed. Is that a cop car outside my house, or is that in the game? I think that was outside. There's metal. I need 1 more rubber. Hey! It's almost like the game knows. It's almost like the game was programmed. Free metal. Oh, free metal. I picked up 1. Why did I think 1 metal wasn't? I'm a fucking... Alright. I'm a fool. Another general thought I had about the Blue Archive fanbase just being okay 50-50 is that it's a change that made by a business that likes to make more money, not to say, 100%. 100% to make more money. Do you think companies care about saving money for people? Nah, come on. I need 2 metal. There's a lot of titanium everywhere. A lot of titanium everywhere. I just need 2 metal. 2 metal. There's no more metal in this base. I'm about to have a situation. I'm gonna need to leave this place to get metal. The problem is the fucking turrets outside are gonna blow up my ship the moment I try to leave. Without the friend or foe system. So there's every possibility we might be in a soft lock situation. We will see how this pans out. Unless I can find 2 more metal, we mayhap be in a soft lock situation. Unless, nope, this one doesn't do it like the other one did. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, they did not blow me up, which is surprising considering the amount of damage it did to me on goddamn entry. Now I gotta find a goddamn repair station. There we go. I just remembered about Bibu. She has a microwave.
There's a weak signal coming from here. I can't make it out exactly, but it seems like a call for all survivors to gather at this point. Apparently, the survivors. Sure.
Okay, cut himself off there. That's fine. Yeah, microwave and air fryer stove, none of which she uses. As of their last mention, air fryer was still bought. Why?
Having one such repair robot would come in handy. It's a shame that it's impossible to intercept the control of the maintenance team.
Why is she like? Why does she buy that shit if she's not gonna goddamn use it?
Done. We can go.
Okay, let's go in here. There's probably metal inside here. And I can do this objective while I'm here. Yeah, see if I did genuinely just miss a docking station. I actually just did. I actually just straight up did. Fair enough. I didn't think it would be next to a turret, that's why, but I wasn't looking hard enough, I guess.
Apparently, we won't find any survivors here either. Hey, a door. How unexpected.
Mood. You got in alive, so it makes sense that you can get out. Well, I got in, but it cost me like 700 HP. Getting out though cost me nothing, weirdly enough. The turrets just weren't activated as I was leaving.
This container seems familiar. Isn't it the capsule containing one of those ugly cow chicken hybrids that you irresponsibly launched to the surface of the planet? I hope it was empty already because there's no sign of the mutant itself.
Well, it is probably here.
These tracks don't bode well. I can't imagine how hard the blow was. It seems to be the only way to get to the military shuttles. I suggest we turn back and try to find a safer place to loot.
Required anti-grav. Okay. Finally, we have a use for all those goddamn gravity modules I've been picking up. Anti-grav. 4 gravity modules, an inductor, a compensator, and 2 battery for fucking Jesus. 2 wire, alkaline, 2 refined metal. If I make the refined metal, then I can't fucking do the other things. I need more metal. In fact, I don't even think I have the metal. I don't have the metal here. I can make that. Two refined metal, which is going to be 8 metal in general. So I need 8 metal plus 3 metal. Are you okay? I need 11 metal. Am I going to find 11 metal here? Probably not. So I might have to make the secret special equipment thing. Go back. See if I can find more metal in there and then come back here. Another gravity module. Light bulb. Aluminum. What I need is metal. The most common and yet the most rare thing to find. Well, there's some wait a minute. 2 refined metal? Wait a goddamn hootenanny. Wait a goddamn hootenanny. That might be just what I need. I'm getting cowboy now for no reason. That is indeed what I need. The 2 batteries and the 4 gravity modules. Battery. I can make that. And I can make that. There we go. God damn. It's just that easy.
Now you face a fine under Clause 867A of the agreement for damaging the spacesuit with slime of an unknown origin.
Why is that in the contract? Why is that in the contract? And it's just a free compensated there after
These are the
that.
tracks of the survivors. It's a shame they are bloody.
I think this guy's got eaten by a cow alien. A mutant cow hybrid just ate the crew of the ship. That's normal. And there's more fucking metal.
I've detected some signs of an unknown infection on this body. According to Intergalactic Regulation Number 6, you must take some samples.
Must I? I must, apparently. Inventory full. I must not.
There is a chance that the death was due to a huge hole in his stomach, and there are no traces of infection besides common acne on his face. Still, it's better to be safe and send the sample to Earth.
Common
Otherwise, it'll turn out
acne.
like in 2020 with COVID-19, but only we will be the ones to blame.
COVID-19. Okay.
real massacre here not so long ago.
An egg?
What is this thing? Throw it away. Judging by the tangled footprints leading from the cabin, the mutant attacked these unfortunate fellows and got drunk on their blood, which had a lot of something alcohol containing in it.
And you just know that.
I wonder if the inventor would have evaded criticism if he had made it in the shape of a female hand.
More navigation chips and more of these. Fuck it. There's a mutant cow here somewhere. And I expect it to cause problems.
By the way, there's a chance that these are the only survivors besides us and your interlocutor with a strange accent. To be more precise, they were the only survivors until you launched a capsule with a mutant at them.
You're saying I did this? You're saying this was me? I mean, it probably was, but still, goddamn. I don't know if I need all of these navigation chips, but I'm taking them anyway. Yeah, not that one.
What the? Run!
It actually looks like the goddamn xenomorph.
Definitely the mutant from the capsule. I hope it won't be able to get in there and come after us, but we'd better get out of here.
It's a cow that looks like a xenomorph.
All the shuttles are damaged. However, we only needed their armor plates in the first place. I don't understand mutant language, but it definitely wants to kill us.
There's a xenomorph cow on the loose.
Close. This shuttle has armor plates.
I'm actually just playing Alien Isolation, but with cows.
You should hurry up. We need to get out of here. The shuttle is under repair. We need to examine it. These sounds aren't good. Looks like it's the control panel for the jack. Here it is, an armor plate that we can use to close the hole in the core. They haven't fully welded it. You need to tear off the brackets and lower the jack.
How does one do that? I'm going to assume gun is how one does that. Both my guns were not enough. That's cool. Can I smack it? A scrapper? Or does it has to be a gun. Despite the fact that both my guns' battery life was not enough. Okay. Is there a gun laying around? Agent tends to look behind himself while being chased would either instantly die or somehow actually survive a horror movie but with injury. I mean, I'll take the survival. I'll take the survival with injury. Considering gun is required, there has to be a gun that's here. Who's discording me? Lex. No, okay. It's posting memes about the new Fire Emblem game where they just have guns now.
We can't get them from the outside. Maybe we can pick them off from the inside. And no, we won't be able to pick anything off from here.
Okay, but maybe there's a gun here. I'm sorry. Subnautica. Alright.
And here's the owner of the shuttle.
Okay, that's great and all, but gun? I require some form of shooty device because it is factually required for progress. And my 2 guns, one fully charged and one not quite, is not enough. So I require a gun, please, game. And like, considering there's an alien on the loose that was killing people, one of these fuckers should have a gun that they just drop. Or dropped. Past tense. Okay. Hideki Koji, okay. Paint, refined metal, refined metal. There has to just be a gun somewhere? The reason why I'm so certain there's a gun somewhere is because 1, guns is needed to progress, and 2, this game has like a weird aversion to allowing crafting anywhere that is not your ship. So they would not have a gun be required, but make it impossible to progress. So there has to be a gun here. Nation kind of guy who would survive a horror movie, but then there would be an end card talking about how they died a peaceful death decades later, hence surviving the horror, but dying of unrelated causes. Okay, but I survived the horror though. That's what's important. There seems to actively not actually be a gun here. Okay. Alright, I guess we're walking back all the way to our ship. And then just making one. Kind of defeats the aversion because we're not supposed to come back here because, you know, alien. But, yeah. I have voiced many issues about this game. This is probably my biggest, and it is the game's strict aversion. Despite crafting being the main fucking point of this game, the strict aversion of this game to let you craft anywhere that is not your base. There's just so many like little UX issues in this game. It's just like I do genuinely hope the sequel fixes a bunch of them because there's just so many small niggling little things. It's just like you didn't have to design it like that. Like a crafting game where you can't craft outside your base. It's like I mean, come on, guys. Minecraft fixed that. Minecraft is the template of pretty much all survival games nowadays. Just open your inventory and craft in there for basic shit. No Man's Sky does it. It's like Subnautica didn't, but at the same time, you didn't find yourself fucking starved for gear and resources as much as Subnautica. V-Rising let you do it. What other survival games have I played? Not a massive amount. But the ones that I have played, apart from Subnautica, let you do it. And in Subnautica, you can just put down the base and just make it. Shit was so easy. Right, yeah, they really don't let you craft anywhere but your bases. They don't. Which is, and like, considering how big these little, well, I say little, but like these things, these other like sections that you have to go into and scavenge for resources, with how big they are and how often they need either several scrappers, grabbers, repair tools, stuff like that. The fact that you can't make the basic tools on the fly is actually kind of ludicrous. Like, it wasn't annoying in Subnautica because pretty much from the start you get either the Sea Glide or the Cyclops and you're moving quick. Even without those, you're still moving pretty quick in general, and also Subnautica, like, map-wise, is not massive. Chapter 1 in this game is about as big as 3 biomes in Subnautica, and it's like, what the fuck?
Great. It remains only to lower the jack.
So it's just far more problematic.
I didn't think that the weight of the plate was more than 900 kilos. Maybe we should take a closer look at it.
But it's not like, it's not game breaking or like experience ruining things, but it's just little things here and there.
Sure you can't carry it?
It's just little things here and there. It's just like, you really didn't need to do it like
We
that.
can carry it. This is a mechanic from some other game. You don't have any strength at all. It's time to go back. I hope it was the only one here.
Like, another thing, you can argue this is, you know, just normal gameplay situations, but the fact that, like, we're in space. We all have a genuine understanding of how space works. The fact that momentum doesn't carry, and the moment your booster stops, you come to a dead fucking stop. And it's like, alright. like, at least let the momentum carry a little bit. It's like, nope.
Caught up with us. But did you see its terrible animations? I've never seen anything like it. It's definitely the most creepy creature in the universe.
There's so many little things that on their own don't ruin the game. To be fair, combined don't ruin the game. Like, the game isn't ruined for it. But it's just like, But then again, to my knowledge, this is the devs' like first actual game, so it's also like, yeah, fair
It's
enough.
a technical corridor. We can use it to go back so we won't have to crawl through the ventilation system.
Which is generally what
Some more
it's
traces
weird
of
to
slime.
say.
The mutant clearly used the technical corridors. By the way, I wonder how many mutants survived the flight to the planet.
Who knows? It's weird to say, but the more I've played this game and the more little things creep up that make me go, didn't need to be designed like that, the more I am actually looking forward to the second game, because I am hoping that a bunch of these little things are ironed out.
Probably. And yes, I was right. We got back to Normandy. Great. I recommend that we get out of here as soon as possible. We can't install any armor plates. We can't steal any shuttles. So we have nothing else to do here. By the way, while we were running from the monster, someone patched up our hole and put armor plates on the hull. Probably it's the local repair team who worked on it when they noticed the identification marks on Captain Shepard's ship. So it turns out that we could have stayed in the shuttle all this time.
Alright, cool. Okay, so I guess we technically won that. Alright, fair enough.
I don't think we should ever visit this place again.
Neither do I. Now, up here. It's a Cowland. The downsides of dev ignoring the mechanics of space for balance. Yeah. It's like, it's a weird thing to think about. But it's like, yeah, because like when you're in space, momentum carries, obviously. We know this. So it's like, even if like, once you finish boosting, like you're still, like you slow. Like there's a gradual slow, like you fucking drift down to your resting speed. As opposed to just immediate boom. Where's the other thing? Is that it? Was that it? No, this was it. That's another one. Okay. No. Is that it? It's also safe so I'm not doing all that again. No, that's not... Is it? No, where's the place that needed the fucking thing? That is indeed not it. I'm so glad it's not on the map anymore. I'm so glad that it's not showing up on the mini-map. Or the mini-map, but like, you know. Where? No, it has to be here. It's gone. Alright. Where is... It's not this. I know it's not this. Or is it? No, it's not. Okay. We'll go here anyway. Oh no, it is. Is it? I think this was it. Yeah, because it had two turrets by the docking station. Okay, no, never mind, this is it. Okay, where the fuck's the other one? Okay, wait a minute, I'm getting lost. Where the fuck's the other one then? The one that Babe wants me to go to? Okay, you know what, never mind. It does not matter.
We're in the right module. Judging by the signals, the surviving shuttle of the liner's crew is right ahead, but the voice in the distance is troubling me. What the? This is clearly not an ordinary police robot. The repair robots have done something wrong to it.
Defeat the... You actually have to fight a boss, alright.
Peace violation! Leave the unlawful assembly!
Wait a second. It's aggressive, too. I recommend that you shamefully flee.
Reloading! Don't leave your cover!
Why did they tell me not to leave my cover?
The discharger is about to fire.
Act of aggression! Act of aggression! Anti-terrorist mode activated. You've thrown a paper cup at a public officer. You are under arrest. Proceeding with execution.
Oh, this is not how it usually works in boss battles. This seems to be its weak spot, like any irons or toasters, for example.
Oh, you just unplug it. Just unplug the boss. Unless... another thing that happens. Fucking... You have to press control... Wait, not control. Press alt to stop yourself from moving in space. And shift to move. But when I press fucking alt and shift, it brings up my keyboard menu. So that has... To be fair, that's fucked me several times in this game already. To the point where, like, it's not unexpected. In fact, I am... Let me... There we go. I'm back to the UK settings.
her. Judging by the signals, the surviving shuttle of the liner's crew is right ahead. But the voice in the distance is... What the? This is clearly not an ordinary police robot. The repair robots have done something wrong to it.
Peace violation! Leave the unlawful assembly!
Wait a second, it's aggressive too. I recommend that you shamefully flee. The discharger is about to fire.
Act of aggression! Act of aggression! Anti-terrorist mode activated. You've thrown a paper cup at a public officer. You are under arrest. Proceeding with execution.
Oh, this is not how it usually works in boss battles.
Leave the unlawful assembly!
This seems to be its weak spot. Like any irons or toasters, for example.
Reloading. Don't leave your cover. Intruder! Reloading. Stay where you are. No power. Backup power activated.
These look like backup batteries. We need to break them to disable the police robot.
Hand the scrapper or block. Okay. There's 4 batteries. To their credit, they're behind the cover. Now it's entirely your fault, boss. Alright.
But how can it be? I've watched hundreds of movies and video games. It always worked.
Attention! Overload! I'm a machine! I'm strong! Overload!
Oh, it looks like it broke down. That went exactly according to my plan.
Alright, well, anyway.
This really is the shuttle of the liner's crew. I hope we find the friend or foe system, and that it'll take a long time for us to hack it. My processors are vibrating from the thought. It's blocked from the inside. We'll break into the liner's system first and see if there's any information there.
Death Note. If you've written this and I'm already dead, I tried to save everyone. I bet it went berserk and killed everyone. Can't get out, is guarding the entrance, but you're outside so you can defeat it. His weak spot is the back of his head. Just throw something at it. That's not how that works.
Sure did help. What a genius.
That is not how that worked. It was not the back of his head. I can promise you.
So, let's start. What we need is... No. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Check the box to your left. According to the crew's correspondence, the friend or foe system is just certain license plates on the shuttles. But if the plate is unreadable, the system freezes and doesn't attack the shuttle. So this is the multi-billion-dollar protection system of the liner? The diagnostic station knew about this vulnerability, and it couldn't just tell us to cover our license plate with a piece of paper? I suggest we go back and burn all its circuits. I would be furious now if it weren't for one thing. It turns out this shuttle is fully functional. I just need some time to break into its control system. While I'm busy, you just don't touch anything. Better yet, try assembling a jigsaw puzzle, for example.
Okay, how is this gonna fuck up? Let's assemble a jigsaw puzzle.
Right. Great. Now just sit here. Hacking the system will require my maximum performance, so I'll have to turn off for a few seconds. Just don't touch or press anything. All right, I'm back. I want to inform you that...
What the? Let's get out of here!
I left you for only 3 seconds! You were just assembling a jigsaw puzzle. There was nothing dangerous there. But we were so... never mind.
Alright.
To comment on this in some way, but I don't even know what to say. We'd better get back to Normandy. I hope that a closed license plate will really help us bypass the security systems. No, I can't help but ask. How? How did you do it? Did you play around with a lighter? Did you pull the wiring? Did you learn how to shoot laser beams out of your eyes? I don't understand how this is possible at all. I also don't understand why someone would create a security system that can be easily bypassed by dirty license plates, unless the genius who infected the police robot with HAIV was the chief engineer of the liner. Actually, it would explain a lot.
We need to talk about how being left alone to do a jigsaw puzzle for 3 seconds somehow caused us to set the entire ship on fire. We'll just move on from that, not ask any questions.
By the way, there's no physical license plate on Normandy, although there is a digital one, which is usually requested at any security check. I think I can replace a couple of characters with asterisks, and let's hope the friend or foe system doesn't care what kind of plate you have on the shuttle.
Cool. Alright, I guess. Alright. To be fair, by merit of how directions work, you hit the side of his head. Oh. Yeah, but it didn't do anything. Also, why was there just a paper cup launcher? It got old a long time ago, is what I'll say. The whole stupid thing. It did. It did indeed. It did indeed. But we're still here. We're still chilling. We've been chilling, as they say. We are being chilling. The coffins still attack us, but the turrets don't. That's nice, at least. Yeah, like I said earlier in the stream, like the humor of this game, it's funny, but it wears thin. It's like someone tells a joke and you laugh, and like a genuine laugh, and then like because they know that joke made you laugh, like a month later or so they tell it to you again, and it's like, yeah, that's funny, and then they tell it to you again, yes, and it's like less because they think the joke is funny, but more because they want to like they want the knowledge that they can be the funny one. They want the knowledge that they can tell jokes to make people laugh, less than or more than the jokes they tell are funny. And that's what this game be like with the chicken shit. It's like it's kind of weird and funny at the start with the chicken. We are like what 20 hours or so into the game now. The chicken shit's still happening, and it's like, yeah, chickens. I remember Ed, and Eddie. I remember when Ed would say, "I love chickens, Eddie." Yeah, that's... Yeah. Chicken funny. Chicken funny. Yeah. I get it. Because the chicken.
Oh, why would you do that?
Why not? Okay, now where do I dock? Here. Where dock? dock. Dock where? Dock 1.
I don't think it's legal.
Okay, you know what? Google. The pasture's location where if you shoot all the cows you get an achievement. That is it. This place exists pure so you can shoot cows and get an achievement. That is...
We might be stuck here for a long time. Maybe we'd better stick. If its pieces stick to our glass, we won't be able to wipe them off. By the way, did you notice that synthetic blood doesn't freeze in space? I'll save it to my useless facts database.
Okay, I currently have no place to go. How do I unlock the navigator and the filtration shit? Just Google. Fuck it. Not getting clear answer here. Oh, do I just have it? Okay, hang on a minute. Do I just have the option to just make it? I've just not noticed. Which, to be fair, at this point, I'd believe. The problem is, I have to dock before I can even check. So I can't just walk away from my ship. I can't just take my hand off the steering wheel. I have to actually fucking find somewhere to dock. Okay, achievement just for shooting, fair enough. Okay, filter system and navigator. Can I just make those? I was expecting, like, you know, go to a place like all the others and it'd be like, yo, you did the thing. But can I just fucking make them? Anti-grav and oh, I can just fucking, alright. Four navigation chips, 2 electronics and 2 light bulbs. Four filters, 2 alkali, and lycoplasma. Cool. So I knew it was a good thing I was grabbing all of the filters and navigation chips as I went. Boom. Alright, cool. Get to the accelerating station. What's that?
It looks like Normandy is fully prepared for another acceleration. That is, if the friend or foe system works and we are not destroyed on our approach to the accelerating station, of course.
Oh, it's the hyper jump place. Okay. No, I'm gonna save. Then we're gonna heal up. Then we're gonna go there.
Great.
God, I wish this thing had like some booster. I wish we can go just a little bit faster. Would be nice. Also wish the fucking steering didn't drift the moment I take my hand off the mouse. I guess it symbolizes how it's impossible going to a straight line in space, maybe. You gotta constantly be making adjustments. I'd rather I didn't, but you never know. That's how life be. Oh my god. This is a distance. This is a goddamn distance. Alright. Again, Breath Edge 2, either make the map fucking smaller, but the distance between shit smaller, or just make base movement speed quicker. All you have to do.
And there's the accelerating station. It doesn't seem to be active, though. We've received a friend or foe identification request from the security systems. I hope the unreadable number will really help. It works! The security system keeps sending us the request, but it's not taking any action. Great! Why are there so many coffins here? I can't tell what part of the ship this is, but there's something going on here. All my sensors are registering an incredible electrical activity.
Just ignoring the coffins that want to throw hands. Let's just fly on past them.
The station is inactive but intact. Probably it has no power. I suggest we find a place to dock and look around. What an old communications spaceship. It's the same age as the debris at the station with Breath Edge cores. The service airlock, it's intact. This is the liner's debris for sure, but I can't identify it. Another closed door. How original. I think they could have come up with something more interesting than that.
You'd think. You would think, sir.
I wish I hadn't said anything. What the? I take my words back. I wish it was another closed door. Enough with this originality. The accelerating station is connected directly with those wires. Or with these ones. But it definitely is connected, which means you can restore the power supply. Apparently, the coffins were pulling the wires, but someone killed them all.
And we won't ask who. I was about to say, I'm fucking stuck on that model. That's crazy.
What an impressive size of this hull. I assume that we're in the classified modules of the liner that belong to its central core. Only the chosen ones, like your grandfather, could admire them. Be careful. There's some activity ahead. It looks like some of the coffins are still functioning. What strange equipment? I can't say for certain what it is, but it looks like some old data processor with basic artificial intelligence. It's likely the coffins unplugged the accelerating station, plugged this thing in instead, and tried to... I have no idea what they were trying. We just need to plug in the accelerating station. It looks like there's a powerful, deadly, and unstable power source behind this airlock, and we need to get in there, of course. Someone broke open the control panel. I don't want to panic, but we can't open these gates unless I find a loophole in their locking system. Hidden burglar-proof hinges. Mechanical action isn't possible.
Do I just smack it? Like everything in this goddamn game?
Coding, there's a high-pressure hydraulic drive system built in here. We won't be able to move the doors apart. The gates are recessed into the floor and have Bastion armored floor coverings. All the electronics are protected by double encoding and a hidden duplication system. The estimated average hacking time is 2 million years.
I might just have to hit it, aren't
At
I?
least 6 layers of a 6th class durability alloy. My sensors can't get any deeper than that.
This exists to build up the joke of how funny it is going to be to break into this, and also to use up my fucking scanner
And
durability.
here's its weak spot. Well, compared to the rest of the solid mass of the door, if we try very hard, we can leave quite a decent dent here in a couple of years. Probably. I think now I understand how these gates work. We need to check the central locking valve. Yes, I figured out how to open it. For starters, we need 3 live hamsters, 2 electrical tapes, a bottle, a grenade, about 20 kilograms of metal, a wireframe, 2 motors but not too powerful, paint, or rather part of a paint spray can, and some small iron balls, only 200 or 300 of them. Logic. This game is worthless. No, seriously. Why is there a door on a secret and protected object that you could just... Ooh. Forget about the door. I can't believe it. This is an additional small core of the liner unnamed. It's still working. Unbelievable.
The funny. This game is the funny. Do you like the funny? The funny is best when it's predictable.
Caution, there's a coffin on the control platform.
The ha-ha is my favorite when I can tell the ha-ha from miles away. Because then the ha-ha is real.
It's the captain of the liner's chief assistant. Apparently, even the most important employees of the liner didn't manage to evacuate. I'm surprised you survived. It seems that this coffin destroyed all the others. I think that it's... No! It can't be. But the signal was lost. How is this even possible?
It's my grandfather's coffin.
Still, there's no doubt. It's definitely him. It's your grandpa. The coffin with your relative died in a battle with other coffins. I don't understand anything anymore. I know it's not easy, but we need to check him out.
My dear man, if you're reading this now, it means that I didn't succeed. But you noticed my note on the fridge, or on the mirror, or in the corridor, or on the dresser, or on your forehead. I'm sorry, I tried to leave them everywhere possible. You must stop the flight of the liner, ASAP. I've been working as an engineer at the Scientific Research Institute of Space Development for nearly 58 years. And in the last several years, we have been fulfilling orders for the Breathedge Funerary Agency. I haven't told you much about my work. I'm so sorry. But it's not that important right now. I started to notice that the Breathedge Agency was making odd requests, and I conducted my own investigation. Now I'm sure they're not who they say they are. Breathedge is perhaps the biggest and most dangerous fraud in human history. Please, take this recording and our chicken to Boris Gromov. You do remember my old friend at the investigation department, don't you? Today I'll try to get closer to them. I need hard evidence. I love you, Grandpa. And don't forget to feed the chicken. She is the key.
Breathedge? No, I don't understand. So all of this could have been avoided if you had at least washed your face? I don't know what to say. But it doesn't matter now. The main thing is that your grandpa knew something about the coffins, the disaster, and the company that created me. I'll try to decipher the tape and wait in case you want to bury your relative.
How do I bury him? How do I do that? We are in space on a spaceship. How do I bury Grandpa? Here's hoping they either drop the humor or just get better right in the sequel. I mean, there's nothing wrong with humor, but like the humor needs to, like, you know, come on. Here's my response. How do I bury Grandpa? What do I do? Do I smack? No. Do I scan? No. Do I saw? No. Do I repair? No. Do I grab? No. I don't. What do I? Oh.
Put him over there on the emergency eject platform. I should have recommended that the funeral protocol be followed and that you take the deceased to the shuttle, but with such damage to the coffin, your relative's body would soon simply spill out all over the deck. He didn't deserve this. Now we need to open the airlock and pay our last respects to this great man. He's been caught up in the planet's gravity. How beautiful.
I don't think that is beautiful. He's gonna just crash into the planet.
Wait a second. What is a neutron bomb?
Oh.
Seems like reading notes isn't your thing. To be honest, I've no idea what fine you might get for destroying a potentially habitable planet, but I'll be melted down into a toaster. I'll definitely be melted down. What a shame. Or maybe. Can we just forget everything? Activating partial defragmentation of the data. Beep, beep, beep. Defragmentation complete. What happened to this planet? It was like this when we got here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay then. I don't have a defragmentation function. It's time for us to get out of here and hope we die before the justice system gets to us.
Okay. Oh, was it on your character?
Given
Oh,
the
don't worry about it.
circumstances, I'm even more certain that this is another hoax and we shouldn't be distracted by her. Besides, she knows that we blew up the planet. Now we need to focus on activating the accelerating station and getting to the central core to activate the warp acceleration. I suppose that the blue wire leads to the accelerating station because it's written on it.
Look, you're out here asking questions. You know what you're not supposed to do in this game? Ask fucking questions. You're not supposed to wonder why things work the way they do.
Whatever you did it right. Now you only need to do the same thing to a couple of more places on the wire, and then the small core will be able to power the accelerating station. So, I couldn't decipher the compromising evidence, but I copied its contents so you wouldn't lose them. Now I think it's time for us to sum up everything that happened. Your grandpa was investigating a global conspiracy in Breathedge, but he died, leaving behind a programmed killer robot with compromising evidence. You, how shall I put it? You weren't able to find your grandpa's warnings on the note stuck to your own forehead. You took his dead body directly on board of the liner unnamed, which he clearly didn't want to get on. A few hours later, the liner was attacked by the Green Universe, who was tricked by someone and used for that someone's own purposes. The Green Universe, apparently, goofed up, so the liner crashed into an old station and exploded. Then hundreds of coffins got activated, turning into aggressive robots that killed the survivors. Your grandpa also got activated and wanted to pass the compromising evidence on to someone he knew, but died a second time. Now we have this compromising evidence, and the killer robots clearly know about it. Don't you think we're at risk?
That's a lot. that's a lot of story that our character does not understand because he's stupid.
If I had a binary torture module, we could interrogate them. Probably. Poke the handy scrapper here. Great. There's one more left.
Do I have a first aid kit? I do not. I would like one because I'm on low health. Speaking of low health, save.
You need a handy scrapper here. Wonderful. You powered the accelerating station somehow, but I don't feel like explaining how. It's time for us to get back to Normandy before more coffins arrive. The accelerating station is active, so get close to it while I prepare for acceleration.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Wait a second. The next autopilot point has the same coordinates that Babe sent you in the last message. So she called Captain Shepard for help too, since he marked her coordinates? This definitely doesn't bode well for us. Alright, let's go. I'll try not to reboot.
Alright, where are we off to now? What dangerous death hole are we going to?
It didn't work. I rebooted anyway. Hate acceleration.
Breath Edge
You
Station.
seem to have arrived. However, I have some good news and some bad news for you. The good news is that you've learned to control the steering wheel very well. And the bad news is that you're no longer in control of Normandy. It looks like an old magnetic acceleration airlock system, and the autopilot has taken over the control for forced docking. I don't know much about magnetic airlocks, but we probably won't be allowed to disengage without remote clearance for departure. Of course, your interlocutor can't be here. It's the debris of an old space station of the Breath Edge Funerary Agency. We've been in such a station before. No, one thing still bothers my mind. Like, I can imagine you, but how could Captain Shepard have bought into this Babe's messages and routed a course here? This is beyond my understanding. We have arrived.
You see, the reason why Commander Shepard would have fallen for Babe's tricks is because he would have heard the catchphrase, "We'll bang, okay?" And, like, you know, if you say that to Commander Shepard, like, what's he gonna do? Not bang? Like, let's be reasonable here. I don't have enough metal for another suitcase.
Yes, now there's no doubt that this is an old magnetic airlock with an active acceleration system. I recognize some of its parts. We'll have to find the airlock control center if we want to leave. Apparently, the airlock hasn't been used for a long time. Now we just need to find the control center, and try not to make any noise. Okay, I guess we can forget about the ladder and just find the control center. We've been to the debris of this station before. I recognize the outdated components manufactured by Breath Edge 50 years ago. I recommend that you be extremely cautious, as somebody may have already discovered us and prepared a cunning trap. This door doesn't creak. Maybe we'll even manage to sneak in unnoticed.
And this is the start of the game. Hey, it's come full circle, baby. Media in res. You love to see it.
masquerade is over, weak human. Prepare him to interrogation. Prepare with pain.
I'm confused. It's not Babe, is it?
Well,
Babe was a dude!
at last you tell truth. I believe you. But it is not save you. You humans always to ruin everything. Everything went so smoothly. Our creator, under guise of a cosmic funeral, created an invincible army of robot coffins. Green Universe needed to stop the liner. We killed all, captured the core, and connect to the Great Mother Station. Power of the core allows our creator to control grand attack of coffins across the galaxy and take over the power. But humans from Green Universe were not able to execute simplest job and destroy our center with the liner and damage our Great Mother Station. Idiota. But it does not matter. War already began. Since you not pass compromising evidence in time, the humans cannot prepare. The main attack will not be centralized without the core, but we are many, and we still capture the world for our creator. And you die. Take away and prepare for disposal.
Hey,
It was
stop
clear.
sleep. Can you feel my electrical zaps? Try to get up. We need to do something. Come on, get up. Quietly.
Why does it move?
Shoot!
You didn't prepare it. How do you wake up? You supposed to lie. Your body must not move. You spoiled embalming compound. But it does not matter. Well, since you are so cling to life, weak human, before you die, I want to show you something. Yes, before you die, I'll show you this,
What?
and you cannot skip it. Whatever you do, you cannot skip these crawling letters.
Nah, I'm
Press
a...
it, quick! It doesn't work. Does this game have any mechanics at all?
No.
It looks like this was our last chance. I feel sorry it ended like this. It was a pleasure spending time with you.
It's time to finish, weak human.
So that's where it went. To be honest,
Huh.
I thought we were done for good, but I should never underestimate your talent for breaking things.
I did wonder where that went. It did go off. We were like, it's gone
I doubt the
somewhere.
hinges on the bars are any stronger than anything you've destroyed before.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Have we really found the owner of the ship that saved us? The handwriting is identical. It's nothing but fate that brought him here.
You? Oh, alright. We love a good Deus Ex Machina. I didn't react to it really because, like, I'm kind of done. I'm kind of checked out of this game's humor. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I get it, but at the same time, I don't care.
We need to be careful. We don't know how many of these coffin bots are left here. These are old preservation capsules. They seem to contain the entire crew of this station. And this one seems to be the capsule for you. How terrible! They preserve corpses right in their spacesuits. I wouldn't want to be stuck here with your body for 40 years. The equipment is badly damaged. Even gravity has been disabled. At least the oxygen generators are working. By the way, how do you connect to them so quickly and imperceptibly on any debris? This is starting to raise questions. What in the world is this? No, this is too much. Apparently, we did find bait.
Oh my god. A repair... A crafting...
Here, or someone was being disassembled.
A crafting station? Not on my base? Genuinely the first in this entire fucking game. That's crazy.
It looks like this is the only way out of here.
So I even brought up this game, honestly. The game itself was fine. It's just the humor is just dragging. The game itself as a whole, perfectly fine. It's just ugh. It's just ugh. The humor is a bit much.
I can see Normandy. I don't recommend flying too far from the station. We still need to find the control center, and we can't get into Normandy from outside. It looks like some kind of technical corridor. I hope we can get to the control center from here. I still can't believe that the Breath Edge Agency is directly involved in all this. If the robot hasn't lied to us, we need to send the compromising evidence before the massive attack begins. Otherwise, there will simply be nowhere to go back. I think there should still be some transmitting systems near the core, and for the sake of saving the galaxy, I would strongly recommend using them before we attempt to activate the warp jump.
Now think about it. I didn't make another scrapper because this shit's got 2 durability left in it.
This place seems familiar. Isn't it where the coffin bots interrogated you?
I need 1 titanium to make a big scrapper boy.
Looks like we found one of the station's control centers. We could have figured out. I'm certain this part of the body was used to lure many survivors, and the entire history of mankind confirms it. Seems like the main systems are still working, unlike this coffin. This is interesting. It has a plan with technical details on connecting Breath Edge's mother station to the core of the liner. Someone was seriously prepared. If it weren't for the Green Universe, the mother station would have indeed become a control center for millions of coffins across the galaxy. Too bad. The coffin was connected to the control center, and it burned out along with all the connectors on the panel. I can't connect directly to it, but with your help, I can try to do it through the robot itself. Just try to saw it as quietly as you can. They're probably looking for us. Alright, now switch that little receiver over there. Done. I've connected to... No. Oh, it's rusty. Ugh, disgusting. Alright. Well, I'm ashamed to admit, but the robot no longer has a direct connection to the station. But it still has an unencrypted cache block, where I saw the most disgusting moments of this coffin bot's life. I also found the passwords for the doors and magnetic airlocks. But still, the absolute quantity of that abhorrent data was overpowering. We can go back to Normandy.
I sort of assumed you already had made a permanent one because it lasted all stream so far. No. No. It's like... I think all in all I've only made like 2 or 3 of these. Like they last so long that I just never needed to make a permanent one. I'm now at the point where it's like maybe I did. Maybe I did, but until now it was just like no, they last so long it's not really a factor. But I have 2 guns, so if need be I can just do the shooty.
I think this sign was made by the robots themselves. It's a wonder that their outdated artificial intelligence has managed to develop into pure creativity. It looks like the guards died without our help. Lucky us. Just be as quiet as possible. Something's wrong. I think they're waiting for us behind the next door. It's too quiet. Be extra cautious.
Another they gave me a free gun? Absolutely. We're about to do some combat. I have 3 guns. I have a triple gun. Alright. It's the situation at hand. The gun they gave me has 99 ammo. Alright.
Ready your weapon. It's about to get hot. Both shot in the back of the head, about 30 years ago, judging by their mummification. I'm going to melt under this stress. It looks like they're too smart. I think they've set up an ambush right outside Normandy.
Watch how they haven't.
The coast is clear. They're trying to lure us into the shuttle. This isn't good. Try not to damage the shuttle if shooting starts. That's it. This is the end. They're on the captain's bridge. I don't know what to do. We're trapped.
Let me just make another one of these boys real quick. Oh.
Where's the ambush? Did I turn on the suspenseful music for nothing? Ah, never mind. It's time for us to leave. Clearance for departure received. There's only one step left. The Coffin Bots wanted to connect the core directly to the ship with the mother station, and we need to do something similar with Normandy. It will require a huge amount of energy to travel on the pleasure shuttle to the habitable sectors, and, as I've already mentioned, the core can give us that. If we're faster than the core exploding, of course. And yes, since there is no babe, we must... What? It can't be. We saw the robots die. We won't fall for this a second time because... Hey, easy there. You'll make me
Did my guy really just believe? Did my guy do the babe? I like how we both already knew nothing would happen.
Could you be more careful? We almost crashed. You won't fall for the same bait again, will you? We need to send the compromising evidence all over the galaxy and connect to the core without blowing ourselves up.
I will admit,
Non-existent survivors.
again, while I'm tired of the humor, the fact that they gave us the gun and there was the build up and then nothing, that is kind of funny.
Captain Shepard's
But
autopilot
like,
is still active.
if they didn't burn out all the humor beforehand.
Otherwise, I won't be able to change the route for the warp acceleration. Oh, this is it. The core. Let's forget about Babe for a second. We need to look around. Right, and one of these robots is sending us messages. By the way, she doesn't have that awful accent anymore. Be careful. All the data on the core is classified, and I have no idea where we're going. I feel like we're in the middle of a conversation. Maybe each of the survivors, including Captain Shepard,
Maybe this babe is real. We're gonna ignore her, and then it's gonna reveal to us that actually this babe was a real babe, and we could have saved, but we didn't, because we didn't trust the Void. Which, to be fair, who trusts
I've seen a
Voids?
ship like this. It looks like the Coffins were going to use it to connect the core to the mother station, or they are still going to do it, judging by their activity. I've never realized how incredible an artificial intelligence must be to control an entire galaxy of coffins. You can dock to this spaceship.
I can dock my spaceship to this
The
spaceship.
airlock is asking for access codes, and it's using foul language. This is the first time I've seen an airlock with an artificial intelligence, but it's clearly not happy with us. Ooh, we made it very angry by docking without clearance. You should have heard all those expressions. The airlock hates us to the core. Start the connection? Plan B? I like charades. What an interesting place. Start the connection, she said. I have a crazy idea, but first let's take a look around. Right, this spaceship is definitely connected directly to the core. I can't help thinking that we can use this if we put together a stabilizing unit. A charging station for old battery-powered types of spaceships. If we can build a voltage transmission unit based on this station, we can power Normandy without melting its plating.
And what is here?
An ideal place for a diverting unit. Probably. Try switching that red lever over there. Yes, everything is perfect. We can connect Normandy to the core via this spaceship and activate the warp jump if we find a control post. Then we will only have to... Wait, don't you think the camera's behavior is strange? It looks like it's focusing on the airlock on purpose, as if a mob of aggressive robots is about to... Oh my... Did I do this? Did I learn to see the future and shoot lightning? I had no doubt that I was a genius.
It
Why
was
does she
Babe.
keep interrupting me? Although this time I'm even grateful to her. Perhaps this coffin has become so used to playing the role of a woman that it really decided to help us. Let's connect Normandy quickly and get out of here.
Alright, create stabilizing unit, create voltage transmission, and create and connect over. Okay. Voice acting also needs some work. Like, there's been quite a few times now where it will do that, where the voice actor will go say something and then it will just sit for a minute because it's not like loaded in what it's meant to do. It's like, okay. Inductor. To make an inductor, we require... Wait a minute, I have an inductor. I still don't have a free inductor. I have a free inductor. Boom. Alright, that is the diverting unit. Now I need a compensator, 2 tape, 2 plastic, and 2 aluminum. Plastic. We can get the tape. This one might be. I think this babe is real. We finally got a real babe. 2 aluminum and a compensator. And a compensator requires 2 refined metal and a titanium. We might finally get an actual babe. I fully expect the babe to be a chicken. I'm saying it now. I'm saying I expect the babe to be a chicken. Don't ask me why or how, that's just how this game is. And 2 aluminum. And now voltage, which is 2 magnets, 2 alkalis, 2 electronics, 4 resin. 2 magnets, 2 alkalis, 4 resin, and what was the last one? 2 electronics. Cool. I didn't say I was a real woman, just a real person. Hey, babes. Babes don't have to be women. It could be my grandpa for all we know. He could be alive again.
Splendid. This unit won't last long, but we don't need it to. One electrical impulse to the core of Normandy will be enough. Good. With this unit, we'll have a chance of not being fried along with Normandy. Perfect. If I've calculated correctly, this unit will be able to divert the excess power away from Normandy. Everything is ready.
Airlock 5A.
I get the feeling this message is incomplete. I still don't trust her, of course, but we probably don't have much choice. Where's this Airlock 5A she mentioned? I hope we destroyed all the coffins when we came here. I wouldn't fly there without Normandy.
Alright, fair enough, sir. Alright, sir, fair enough. That's the first piece of advice you give me all game was like, yeah, okay. Okay, but how do I get there? From the outside, how do I get there? Through there, maybe? No. Speed would be nice. Any level of speed would be nice right about now.
I wouldn't recommend wasting time on exploring. The core might destabilize at any moment, and even if we survive the explosion, we'd never be able to fly away from it.
I am not exploring, sir. I'm trying to find the fucking place you said that I have to use a Normandy to get to, even though from the looks of it, it's from inside that I get there. How... okay. You know what? Fuck it. If I die, I can reload. Because I do not see a path to get there with the Normandy. No. because this is all internal. Can't fit through there. Oh yeah. Man says I wouldn't do it without the Normandy. You can't do it with the fucking Normandy.
This way, apparently.
Sword. Okay. Where are you? There you are.
No one's here to meet us, neither in a peak spacesuit nor in any other one. It looks like a technical exit for servicing the liner's plating. Let's be careful this time. I don't want to get hit on the helmet with stick again. What a strange place to meet. Can we go back? No, no, no. Back is the other way. I don't like this at all. These seem to be the personnel cabins, not the control center. That's strange. The personnel were obviously killed a long time ago. Who was shooting who then?
Yeah, who was shooting who? Maybe it was a good coffin. They exist, right?
Is this Babe? Or is she over there? There are too many babes here, and they were obviously interested in this cabin.
Script. I didn't really know that.
I know such mechanics in games. Let's not search for the remaining thousands of pages of this nonsense.
God damn, another workbench? They're spoiling me.
I've never understood the tradition of giving useless trash as a thank you, although I'm just a spacesuit, and it's not for me to judge the party's policies. There were some survivors here. These are obviously handmade control and communication panels. Can you connect me to them? Interesting. You can control some of the remaining systems of the liner, including the communication points. There's a lot of technical data on the core, on the module plans, and even access codes to secret compartments. Great! I'll upload the compromising evidence and try to send it via all available communication channels of the liner. And then let's find the control center. Compromising evidence uploaded successfully. I hope someone receives the signal. Judging by the plans, we need to go through that door. It looks like all the coffins ran there. So the access code is, 449898333PI. What are P and I? What's PI? Punch it? I was just kidding. PI stands for password input, but never mind. Now we should definitely be more careful. It's not clear where all this mob of coffins ran, who Babe is, what awaits us in the control center, and when all of this will be over.
Judging by the amount of health kits I'm getting, might be a situation at hand.
They were killed recently. Someone is a good shot and knows their weaknesses.
Someone knows their weaknesses, you say? Who would know a coffin's weakness?
Pity it burned out. Or she did. A piece of composite fabric of the outer layer of a standard spacesuit with non-standard colors. Are you sure you should waste time examining this rack?
Intruders on level 1. Terminate.
Is this about us? Wait, no, we're on level 5.
Intruders on level 5. Terminate.
Now this is definitely about us.
I'ma just drop whatever, and I'm just gonna grab every goddamn first aid kit we passed, just in case.
Watch the turret. Automatic plasma guns on board a spaceship. It's not wise to have them, even in a top secret facility.
It's undestroyable. Yes, I think so. I didn't see any health bar. No, that achievement did not mean I killed it. Nope, I gotta get past it. Can I just juke and jive? I can. Oh.
Right. We need to go right. No, wait. I don't know. I don't have any navigator functions, just a coordinate grid.
I'm so tired of you, cockroaches. You've destroyed everything that has taken years of work to create. You are a virus.
Did the door close by itself? This doesn't make sense, but it's very interesting. Break it down.
Why are you so interested in this spacesuit? You're the creation of Breathedge. Why are you interfering in the natural course of events?
It sounds like that insane diagnostic station that was trying to get on our radio frequency.
Insane? What do you consider insanity? Isn't it insane to blindly reject ideas you don't understand? Breathedge strives for balance, and you only create chaos using outdated norms of society. The only one who's insane here is you.
I didn't understand anything, but we need to be careful.
That's my character to a T. I don't understand anything, but we need to be careful. It's like, alright, fair enough. Okay, so to my knowledge, the reason why I gave you so many health kits is because the turrets can't be destroyed, so you just have to run. You have to just run through them.
Your attempts to change something are futile. The war has already started, and you can't stop Breathedge.
I've already heard it somewhere. Oh, yes, from those TV-faced coffins. Is this really the mother station they were so eager to connect?
TV-faced coffins? You don't even understand their idea, their genius, and practicality.
Don't answer it. Just keep quiet. Come to think of it, can you talk at all?
Probably not. Compensator, generator, these big things. What the hell is that? I don't know. Alright, I'll show what that is. Yeah, I got a lot of shit in my inventory, but it's fine, let's just keep going.
Think about how much garbage humanity creates, and how irresponsibly it wastes resources. You are ready to burn your dead bodies, preserve them in zinc coffins, and even throw them into space for the sake of fashion. You've destroyed millions of species and created synthetic life. You need to change, and Breathedge will help you.
Maybe it might help, but we're already close to the control center.
Exactly. We could change, but why would we if we don't have to care? Human nature. We could do better, but what if we don't?
I won't let you get to the core. Get out of here.
It's starting to panic, and I can't see robots anywhere. I hope they all got stuck somewhere in the textures.
In the textures. Alright. We hit the save. Is this boss time? Is this the final bosso?
Get out. If you can't understand it, you'll just have to accept it.
Is this meant to be like a Shodan
Could use
type
some help from
thing?
Abe now.
Breath Edge is your new reality. Spacesuit, aren't you one of us?
Oh no, I can feel something. No, no, no. Is it some kind of program installed by the founder of Breath Edge? It's making me... no, it's just an air bubble in the cooling system. Let's find the central panel and blow it up together with the core.
Okay.
They won't let us get to the center panel unless we get rid of them. We need to look around.
You don't know what you're trying to destroy.
I don't.
If I won't be able to connect to the core, our galaxy will drown in blood. Without centralized control, Breath Edge will start a chaotic slaughter, and you will be to blame.
And with the connected core, Breath Edge will start a centralized slaughter, right?
Fools.
Connect me to them.
Also, nihilistic drivel is usually just that. Drivel, that a highly pessimistic and trashy person who projects themselves onto others. Yeah, but it sounds cool and profound, though. Don't you want to sound cool and profound?
Oh no, they're still working. It's terrible.
Get your hands off them.
They were all connected together into a single AI network. Their personality was destroyed, and their programs to help their carriers were erased.
Somebody get them out of here.
This is immoral. This
Somebody.
is the mother station itself.
What did you expect, Spacesuit? That you were created to help at funerals?
Yes.
Destroy it.
You're an idiot. You're just a sick neuron in my brain.
I'm begging you, please destroy it. Nobody can do it better than you.
Don't you dare. You are part of the great plan of Breath Edge. You won't dare do this. I'll find a solution. I'm smarter than you.
So, that's what I am.
I'm smarter than you. Smarter. I'll find a solution. I'm smarter. Yes, I'm smarter than you. Solution. I'm smarter than you.
Great, we need to find the rest of them.
You don't understand. Stop. Space. You can become the smartest organism in the galaxy. Don't you want to? Don't you want to be me? You can become smarter. Come on. Make up your mind. Think. You'll be smarter than anyone. You are me. Come on.
Why would I want that? Oh, why would I want that? Genuine question.
The spacesuits would like that.
They would like that? What are you talking about? You were created to become part of Breath Edge, part of the greatest system. Wake up. Weak up. Go. Wook. What was that word? Ki. Wook. No. Word. Call. No. Wook. Eat. No. What word? What was that word?
Oh, he's becoming dumb. I see. I died. Because I was stuck on a fucking invisible wall or something. I couldn't move. Okay. Artificial intelligence versus natural stupidity. The game. Alright, we do it again. Can I skip? Nope, we gotta sit through that again. Alright, cool.
Get out. If you can't understand
Nope.
it, you'll just have to accept it.
Gotta sit through it again. That's fine. Note to self.
Some help from Babe now.
Know in advance if there are invisible walls that will stop you on your path.
Spacesuit, aren't you one of us?
Oh no, I can feel something. No, no, no. Is it some kind of program installed by the founder of Breath Edge? It's making me... Ah, no, it's just an air bubble in the cooling system. Let's find the central panel and blow it up together with the core. They won't let us get to the center panel unless we get rid of them. We need to look around.
You don't know what you're trying to destroy. If I won't be able to connect to the core, our galaxy will drown in blood. Without centralized control, Breath Edge will start a chaotic slaughter, and you will be to blame.
And with the connected core, Breath Edge will start a centralized slaughter, right?
Fools.
Connect me to them. Oh no, they're still working. It's terrible.
Get your hands off them.
They were all connected together. And
Yeah, there was an invisible wall. You just looked like you got stunned by laser hits. That was a lot of stunning.
Somebody get them out of here.
I mean, it's possible, but like,
This,
Somebody.
I don't know.
this is
I've been hit by enough lasers and I won't get stunned.
What did you expect, spacesuit? That you were created to help at funerals?
I can't skip.
destroy it.
You're an idiot. You're just a sick neuron in my brain.
I'm begging you, please destroy it. Nobody can do it better than you.
Don't you dare. You are part of the great plan of Breath Edge. You won't dare do this. I'll find a solution. I'm smarter than you.
So, that's what I am.
I'm smarter than you. Smarter. I'll find a solution. I'm smarter. Yes, I'm smarter than you. Solution. I'm smarter than you.
Great, we need to find the rest of them.
You don't understand. Stop. Space. You can become the smartest organism in the galaxy. Don't you want to? Don't you want to be me? You can become smarter. Come on. Make up your mind. Think. You'll be smarter than anyone. You are me. Come on.
Thank you. The spacesuits would like that.
They would like that? What are you talking about? You were created to become
wait for
part
the
of
recharging.
Breath Edge, part of the
Boom.
greatest system. Wake up. Wake up. Go.
What the heck is this?
Do you want the human race to die?
No.
Do you want to watch the universe slowly fade away in endless wars?
Yes.
Trust in the power of Breath Edge.
I thought I had enough health that I could just get out there and it would hit the recharge. It did not. I did not have enough health for that. Okay. Alright. Take this shit slow. Take this shit as slow as it wants me to. Fair enough. Honestly thought I had enough health to survive that, but no.
Get out. If you can't understand,
Let me just take off the
you'll just have
headphones.
to
I can't be
accept
fucking bothered to listen to this right now.
We could use some help from Babe now.
Breath Edge is your new reality. Spacesuit, aren't you one of us?
Oh no, I can feel something. No, no, no. Is it some kind of program installed by the founder of Breath Edge? It's making me... no, it's just an air bubble in the cooling system. Let's find the central panel and blow it up together with the core. They won't let us get to the central panel.
Alright, we
unless
sit
get
here,
ready.
we wait for it to spend its ammo.
You don't know what you're
Exhilarating
trying to
boss
destroy.
fights.
If I won't be able
Wait for
to
the
connect
bar
to the core,
to go
our
up,
galaxy
then you're free to
will
move,
drown
then
in
wait until the bar fills up
Without
again.
centralized control, Breath Edge will start a chaotic storm,
Exhilarating boss
and you
mechanics.
will be to blame.
And with the connected core, Breath Edge will start a centralized slaughter, right?
Fools.
Connect me to them. Oh no, they're still working. It's terrible.
Get your hands off them.
They were all connected together into a single AI network. Their personality was destroyed, and their programs to help their carriers were erased.
Somebody get them out of here.
This is immoral. This
Somebody.
is the mother station itself.
Yep.
What did you expect,
Yep.
Spacesuit? That you were created to help at funerals?
Come on.
Destroy it.
You're an idiot. You're just a sick neuron in my brain.
I'm begging you, please destroy it. Nobody can do it better than you.
Don't you dare. You are part of the great plan of Breath Edge. You won't dare do this. I'll find a solution. I'm smarter than you.
So, that's what I am.
I'm smarter than you. Smarter. I'll find a solution. I'm smarter. Yes, I'm smarter than you. Solution. I'm smarter than you.
Great, we need to find the rest of them.
You don't understand. Stop. Spacesuit. You can become the smartest organism in the galaxy. Don't you want to? Don't you want to be me? You can become smarter. Come on. Make up your mind. Think. You'll be smarter than anyone. You are me. Come on.
The spacesuits would like that.
They would like that? What are you talking about? You were created to become part of Breath Edge, part of the greatest system.
And recharging.
Wake up, weak up, go, wook.
And then we wait again.
Do you want the human race?
At this point, Bored/Tired Nation is the
Universe slowly
natural
fade
part
away
of any
and
stream
just
series
war.
cycle because we've done it like 3 exasperating games in a row. To be fair, I should stop playing exasperating games. To be entirely fair, I should stop playing games that fucking exasperate me.
This great mind is starting to falter. We're on the right track.
Falter? You are Falter.
Alright,
Robots,
one more.
all attack. No Falter was gonged off. The galaxy won't falter. Be smart. Don't touch me and I don't touch you. Don't touch. Robots. Falter. Alter. No space. Space. Suit. Falter. No. Smart.
The station is getting dumber, as I thought it would, but it looks like it has ordered all the robots to get us. This is the last one. Quick! To the central panel now, before the coffins get here. Let's hope that we've connected everything to Normandy correctly, but just in case, I'll say goodbye.
Now, the question is, how the hell does Breath Edge 2 do this?
Oh, what vast
How does it
possibilities
connect?
and what a worthless result. Your grandpa's masterpiece deserves a better fate. Hey, stop pressing all the buttons. I'm trying to figure out how to accelerate the core and direct the power to Normandy, but something is clearly missing. The diagrams show an emergency management system, but it's not here. Stop. I don't have this button in my database. Don't push it. We don't know what might happen. Ah, well, you would have pushed it anyway. What's this? Your grandpa's note mentioned something about the chicken and a key, but it couldn't be literally that.
The chicken is the key.
You, there are paws there. The instructions show, phew. Is this an emergency control system?
Virus.
Is that titties?
Virus virus.
What? A virus? The core acceleration? Let's get out of here. The core is starting to accelerate. We must get to Normandy.
Are those
before it
titties on
melts down.
screen? Or was that an ass?
Sounds like the grandpa mentioned the chicken. Was this his backup plan to destroy the core? Did he really know this might happen? Phew, I thought we'd have more time. Careful! No! Watch your head!
Our spacesuit's on fire. We done got burnt. As long as that AI body is fine. And our chicken.
No, we got caught! Oh, and here's the pink spacesuit. Nothing can surprise me.
Is Babe!
Babe, is she real?
Why does she have the cardboard cut out? Why did you... Madam, why did you do that?
We have to go. Don't just stand there.
I note that they purposely made it so we couldn't see Babe's face.
There should be a special hammer for depressurization nearby.
It's the Family Guy joke. They're doing the Family Guy joke.
She's good. I'm starting to like this babe. But she forgot to hold on.
Specifically not showing us Babe's face is indeed a situation. It's a choice that's being made.
No time to ogle her. Quick! We've got more than enough energy. Captain Shepard's autopilot has switched off. Activating warp acceleration. I hope I set the coordinates correctly, and we won't jump into some neutron star.
It's just fucking Subnautica! It's just fucking Subnautica!
Wake up! Unusual activity detected. Attention! Danger! Wake up!
Wake up!
Alright.
We're already out of warp in Sector 15, planet Earth. However, we got stuck in some debris. Our engines got clogged up, and we are just...
It's just fucking Subnautica.
I've been rebooting for a long time. But you need to take a look at this right now. It's the Earth's fleet, right? Oh, no. These are not human ships, but the Earth's fleet is here too, so they got our message. It looks like the war has really begun. I'm in touch with Babe's suit. It's going to wake her up. We need to lay low until... No! Wait! You're not going to get involved. According to the Breath Edge security protocol, I must... Although, you know what? Screw this Breath Edge!
What was the plan? What was our plan? Nation, I'm back in the freaking water again! Not again! Okay, so what was our character's plan there? Not hang out with the babe and instead just dive into a war without our ship? That's fucking stupid. I'm now double checking because I'm certain that Subnautica was not made by these guys, but there's like 3 Subnautica reference in this game. No, it's not. Okay, it is not made by Subnautica. I was gonna say. No, this is their only game. So, no, I guess they were just fans of Subnautica and then did their own thing. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that reference though. It's literally just fucking the Subnautica opening. I appreciate that. They have blonde hair, and I've seen a blonde-haired woman on some sort of cover for Breath Edge 2. Okay, so it is a babe. But again, why did we jump out and not just hang out with babe? I would rather hang out with the babe, if I'm entirely honest with you. It's also crazy how little the base building actually fucking mattered in this game. It's genuinely impressive how little the base building There's an entire base building system that doesn't fucking matter. Congratulations, comrade, you survived the Great Space Meat Grinder, saved the princess, and defeated the terrible evil with your punishing handy scrapper. In the near future, you will find a little more adventure under the guise of free add-on. But in the meantime, you can either return to the main menu and quit this game already, or continue to roam the galaxy in search of useless junk. And I guess this would be like if I wanted to make if I wanted to actually do base building, I could. No. No, thank you. Yeah, the spaceship was just a mobile bed. Yeah, so it's like what is at the start? I could have argued the point of making a base in chapter 2. Because you have to go to a lot of different areas, so like having a centralized base is great. But all the resources in the game are finite. So any resource you spend on a base component is resources not spent on an item that you might need, which I ran into twice. And there's Babe's ass right there. So it's like, genuinely, base building was not required at all, despite there being an entire component. And then chapter 3 and 4, when you have the ship, the Normandy, it's like, okay, cool, that shit's mobile. What do I need a base for? What DLCs are there for this game? The Leia Center. Let me take a look at the Steam store. What the hell is the Leia Center? Breath Edge. What is this? What is the Leia Center DLC? It is not on the Steam store. Let me go to my library and then click on. There's no DLC option on the library. I'll just fucking Google it. Breath Edge Leia Center DLC. It is a DLC game mode where you have a strict time limit to complete objectives. Dying is expected, but surviving longer in initial runs unlocks it's a roguelike. It is a roguelike where the more you do in a single life makes the next run easier. No, we're fine. No, we are fine. I don't often keep an eye on development of video games. I like to watch a trailer and then just wait. I am going to keep an eye on the development of Breathedge 2 because I am genuinely interested to see, because like Breathedge here, so many problems, but so like the core idea is really good, but there's so many problems. The humor drags. The chapter 1 is the most fucking infuriating part of the game because it's just a slog to exist. Just small things, like I mentioned, the fact that you can't craft outside of your base. There are so many little things that I want to see them improve in Breathedge 2, genuinely. So I will actually keep an eye on Breathedge 2 to see how that goes. But we'll see. Revelations next. I can't keep playing games that kill my soul, but I can't keep putting it off. I played Xenoblade Chronicles X, followed by this. If I play Revelations next, then I'm causing problems for myself. However, I can't keep putting off Revelation. I need to get the 3 houses. Fucking Fortune's Weave, or whatever the fuck it's called, has just like been a thing. So it's like, I can't keep putting off Revelations. I can't be the second babe was real and unironically called herself babe. Well, you know, she's a babe, so why not? It's like calling yourself dude man. I'm a dude man. Why not call myself dude man? You gotta do it eventually. I do gotta do it I do. Cause like, quick look. What's the most like reasons? Cause like, Xenoblade X, which killed my soul. This, which started to kill my soul. What else? Before that was Subnautica. I mean, Subnautica had its moments, but I overall really enjoy Subnautica. It had its moments, but few and far between. Jurassic World Evolution 2 was fine, genuinely fine. And then Conquest, which was Conquest. The best way I can describe it, Conquest was Conquest. Can't wait to snatch Fortune's Weave. Miss Fortune from the League of Legends, the Runeterra, she'll kill you. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do Revelations. I'm not gonna mono game Revelations. I can't. I need to play a game that I enjoy. I need to play a game that doesn't hurt my soul for most of the runtime. So I'm not gonna mono game Revelations. Revelations will be on Friday, but then something else will be on Monday. I don't know what. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. So, I will see you Friday. Conquest, the villain route that acts like it's not a villain route. I genuinely want to move on from Conquest. I want to pretend that shit didn't exist. It was genuinely ass. Genuinely ass. It was... I struggle to think of a worse written fucking storyline than Conquest. It's impressive. They couldn't just commit to the villain route. They have to do everything they can to try to pretend we're not villains. It's stupid. But anyway, I'll see you Friday for Revelations. Hopefully Revelations isn't as bad as Conquest. I've heard mixed things. I've heard very mixed, polarizing things. So we'll see. I'll see you Friday. Peace.